Hello dear traders, I'm Maria Stradup and this is the review of crypto analytics from fx.co. It's the 27th of July today, Thursday, and in our today's review we'll discuss that Bitcoin is unlikely to react to the Fed meeting that was held yesterday and how it really happened, and why there are some other factors that influence the flagship cryptocurrency. And we will start with an article by Paolo Greca, and let's discuss the situation with the Federal Reserve meeting. So Paolo says that the article was written right before the event, and Paolo says that the meeting is scheduled today, and there is almost a 100% probability that the key rate will be raised to 0.25%. And it's important to note that tightening monetary policy is negative news for all risk assets, including Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin has been on the rise for almost all entire year, and the growth is not aligned with the expectations of most crypto experts. Bitcoin has mostly risen during periods when the Fed raised its interest rates, and this suggests that Bitcoin had already factored in all the monetary policy tightening, and it's unlikely to react to this event. There is no reason to anticipate a decline in the cryptocurrency as a response to rate increase. However, there are different other factors that can influence Bitcoin movements, primarily the actions of major players in the market, and typically the whales lead and the small investors follow suit. The problem is that whales can afford to hold Bitcoin in their portfolios for extended periods, even years, while smaller investors usually seek short-term profits and are unwilling to wait for Bitcoin to reach $100,000. Therefore, the initial stage of any trend is contingent of the actions of whales, and in simpler terms, the longer Bitcoin price stagnates, the more small investors and traders become disheartened with the asset and begin exploring alternative instruments. So in such a situation, the Securities and Exchange Commission's approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs could propel the cryptocurrency's value upwards. However, it remains to be seen whether the Commission will approve it. And there needs to be clear knowledge about how many more significant investors are ready to invest in Bitcoin. And according to Paolo, the flagship cryptocurrency is about to drop around $26,000 soon. If we look on the 24-hour time frame, Bitcoin has once again rebounded the 31,000 level and is experiencing more pronounced downward trend. And the minimum target for the decline is the ascending trend line, currently situated around 26,500. And this target is appropriate for selling, given that any upward growth is postponed. If the trend line is reached, it's reasonable to expect an absence of an upward trend for at least another year. Presently, there are no signals indicating a buying opportunity. And now let's discuss another point of view on the technical picture and another article by Petr Kimovich, which was written today in the morning already. So Bitcoin American dollar pair has been upside in the last 24 hours, but Petr sees the key resistance at the price of 29,600 on the test, and he sees potential for further downside movement as well. Due to the breakout of the consolidation in the background and the weak rally after the breakout, he sees potential for further drop. A downside objective is 28,260. and a key resistance is set at the price 29,600. Meanwhile, stochastic oscillator is showing fresh downside cross, which is another good sign for further downside movement. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Bitcoin for the moment. So it's the 27th of July, and what do we see? Yesterday, right before the Fed meeting, Bitcoin was silent, and then we see increased volatility, though it's not really high. And Bitcoin was around 29,200, 300. Then it tried to rise to 29,600, which is, as we know from Peter's article, which is a key resistance. It bounced from it and reached the same levels, 29,300, and opened today already at 29,323, and now it is trading at 29,388. So it still stays in that very consolidation range. It keeps consolidating. It didn't manage to reach new highs or new lows, and both analytical experts were right. Paolo was right that Bitcoin didn't react somehow to the Fed meeting, and both of them are right that it is declining so far. Well, this is all for today. We'll see each other tomorrow in our next review. As usual, I wish you a good day and profitable trading, and until next time.